All right, we're recording. This will go for, I'm guessing, 20 minutes. I've determined to do a put option. That's the direction which is down. So I've decided to do this session of that it's bearish, which over here is my numbers for that. Again, not promising anything fancy here. There, okay. Looking at bearish for this Euro USD. So I'm going to go ahead and stick with that direction, meaning I'm going to be put, not call, but put, which means that the direction is down. So that's why this direction is down. Okay. All right, and I will get ready for a recovery trade, which is based 61, that we're going to be out of the money. Oops. All right, already going off a little there. I'm going to skip this next minute because I'm so far out of this right here. A return of 0. So I'm going to do a recovery trade on the minute. Now I missed it, and I want to be right on the minute as much as possible. So it's good that I'm not being perfect right here. This is my test account. Sorry, that's a helicopter. All right. You can always fast forward, to closer to this time frame, but I'm going to go ahead and stick with my low. I'm going to do a recovery trade at 61, get it ready, and then do a buy. For that, we're sticking with the trade choice is put or down, so we're going to stick with that. This takes a few seconds, so I'm going to go ahead and enter it now, and it enters right on the minute. So this will be my recovery trade. This trade I got 0, so, and it's not insured. So I'm executing that one. Now if I lose that one, I'm going to go to my next one, which is 148. Right now this is tie or even money. Now in cases where it's even money, where you get your, in this case $61, if it comes in the exact same target price at expiry, then you get your $61 back. We're coming up to expiry. It's jumping into the money in the green. So I'll look at the next few seconds and see where we're at. If we're in the money, I'm going to go back to 25, which it looks like we're going to be. So I'm going to set up my next one. Low, 25. My computer's running a little slow, which is a little unnerving. I entered in just a few seconds after the minute, which I'm going to correct that in my next trade. I'm going to be right on the minute on my next one. So I think because I'm recording the, if you notice, I did do a recovery trade. I got the money back. Oh, I forgot to record the amount that I had. Well, I'll just be able to add up what went out and then what came back in, so that doesn't matter. Okay, so, and this one is hovering at 20 seconds left. If it goes back into the money, we're just going to do another $25 trade. Of course, when we win with 25, we actually get $17.50. All right, we got a few seconds left. I'm going to go ahead and do a recovery trade of 61 on the low. And I continue to miss that minute mark there, actually. So missed that one. I did a recovery trade of 61. Well into the money now, but we have 40 seconds left. It certainly can change on the dime. If it does, I will be prepared with a 148 investment. Or if we're in the money, I'm going to go back to 25. And I'm going to assume we're in the money, so I'm going to go ahead and right on the minute, I'm going to start back on the minute here. Low, 25, buy right on the minute, and we're pretty close. Okay. The little ding dong means the expiry has happened. So should win that one. And 25's come back at, I forget what the dollar amount is. 30 seconds left. Calculating this expiry is kind of taking a while. Let's see. Yeah, 103.70. That was the recovery trade. But let's see. Coming up to the minute marker, coming up to expiry. Looks like we're going to be out of the money unless it dips real quick. So I'm going to do a recovery trade on a low. Always stay with the same direction. Buying on the minute. We'll be out of the money on this one because again it popped up. So it looks like I'm getting to basically I'm having to do 2 trades to win the 1750. Again, 1750 comes from 70%, which is the return on investment, of $25. And to make 1750, it may take upwards of 5 trades to make that amount. And as long as you're entering the right trade amount, you're good to go. So this one's at 61. If I have to do another recovery, it's going to be 148. I just say that to remind myself. We're down to 16, 15, 14. I'm going to go ahead and prepare for a 148. Okay, I think I lost that one, but not sure. Yeah, so 2 losses on that one. Hopefully this third one we win. If not, I've got to do the next recovery trade of 359. I'll keep that on to remind me it's 359 because we have plenty of balance. I'm not concerned whatsoever about these recovery trades, but it is unnerving if you end up going into the much higher marks of 872, and you shouldn't have to get to 2118. I have not had to get to the 6th. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Worst case is 872, which again is a bunch of money. Looks like we're well in the money on this one so far, but we may not be. But if we are, looks like we are. If it stays there, I'm going to go ahead and do maybe get ready for recovery. Hopefully it doesn't pop up. And on the minute, I'm going to go ahead and do a 25 low buy on the minute. Back on track on that one. And looks like this one should be in the money. Yep, 251.60. So we're back out of the 251.60. We got our 25, 61, and then our 148 plus 1750. If you add it all up together, we made 1750, but it took 3 tries. All right. Okay, so this one is just back to a normal 25. It'll be a 42.50 in the money. We get it. So I'm going to prepare. This one may not win. This is good. This is a highly volatile currency pair. It's morning. It's US, Euro USD. It's 10:22 in the morning, Eastern Standard. So we've got some good ups and downs. Euro. I'm going to get ready right now. I'm just going to assume we're not going to miss it. So low, 61, enter. And again, I've got it back on that money mark there. I think we might have won that one. So, but just in case, I did a recovery trade of 61. Yes, we did win. So because I did a 61 in this one, and if we lose it, I do have to go to the next one of 148. But I did a 61 because I wasn't sure if we were going to win the 25. All right. So we've got a 61 out there. This is just flying high. Our indicator is indicating a bearish, a strong bearish, so we are going in that direction. Although it's been 50-50, so kind of up and down. We are 15 seconds away. I've got to pull up my cheat sheet. 148's got to be my next one. Low. 148. Buy it. Oh, I wish I had. I'm still not on the right time frame. Alrighty. We are 40 seconds away on this one at a 148. The next one is 359. We might have to get to the 359, which will really be our third attempt because I did the 61 as the first. So let's see. 359. All right. Alrighty, we're coming up to the minute. We're definitely going to be out of the money on this one, so I will prepare a low of 359. Buy on the minute. There we go. Alright, so 2 losses on this one. Hopefully we win on the third one. If we don't, I go to the next one, which is 872. Normally would have been 359, but my initial start was 61 because we were in the money on that one. I wasn't sure we were going to be, so we're going to be 872. Okay, 872 in case we're out of the money. We're on this one here. Looks like we're going to be out of the money again. Oh, okay. We actually did win that one. So, all right, but I put a trade in of 872. So we might just be lucky on this one. If we win, great. I can go back to 25. If we lose, I've got to put a recovery trade of 2118. Now, if we only have 3,000 in there, we might be able to recover that one, but as a second recovery, it puts me at a very high risk. The proportion is, if you will, a good third or half of the account amount, and I'm not willing to do that. So if that mistake happens, where this doesn't win, and I put that large dollar amount and it's balanced only 3,000, I'm probably just going to suck it up and start over with 25, and it may take me an extra 20 minutes to come back on track. I'm willing to do that rather than put, the next number up. So on this one, okay, I'm going to wait for the next minute. Looks like we did win that one, so we're back on track. Actually, we're way ahead. So the next one's going to be $25. Don't you wish this was the real account? All right. So I'm gonna get ready. This return is going to be huge. I have not done an 872 investment. I don't recall doing one. Okay, there it is, 1482. It's very hard to read because it's into the second thing. And I'm waiting for this. Okay, so low. I'm going back to my 25. Wow, this computer is really slow, and it's not usually this slow. It may be because I'm not in my office. So, all right. Yeah, the return was 1482. So our balance is well into the positive today. We may have already, well, come to our $1,000 profit. So I'm not quite sure because we're not following my numbers exactly because I put a recovery trade of 872 in there, and we didn't have to because we actually came into the money right here. Okay, so looks like this one we're going to be in the money. I'm just gonna finish at this point. I'm going to go into the my history. I'm going to add up what was put in. I'll do a separate video of that. So because I don't want this video to be too long. And we are going to be in the money. I'm going to go ahead and say done, and we'll see you in the next one.